Welcome, Scorpio, to your spiritual reading for February. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. Straight into your spiritual reading. These are for spiritual growth and healing. This message. Out is release. This first says with release there will be change, being that that is a number 5 over there. Okay, let's see what's going on. So talk about the release over here. This will bring in some kind of change for you guys. Remember that you are surrounded by, when you are surrounded, by negativity, it is important to find ways of releasing it. You may not comprehend the huge effect this energy has on how you are feeling. One immediate way to release unwanted energy is to imagine it being washed away as water runs over your hands or your body. Running water clears and transforms your energy. That's why I always say bubble baths, showers, things of this nature, because water is very good and very cleansing. Lavender, I use a lot of lavender. Okay, all of these candles always inside. This here is lavender. Okay, lavender keeps negative energy away. They do not like lavender. And that's for heavy duty energy. You never know. Okay, let's see what we got going on over here. The moon says, step up and take the lead. Do not allow the negativity to, overwhelm you, my friends. Do not allow these thoughts or I'm just going to bring in the entity area here because literally the cards said it. So I don't usually bring that up very often. Everybody knows I don't bring that up often, but if the card's going to bring it, let's take it, right? It's literally talking about, could be an entity that's actually, attaching itself to you. You need to release that because then you can feel like you're overwhelmed because you have some kind of, bringing in some kind of obsession within you. You might feel like you have some kind of attachment, right? Attend to all the details, making sure that you understand the situations, though. It's going to make you step back, look at what's going on, and saying, okay, well, if I continue with these negative things, it's not going to do anything for me, right? It's just going to keep me down, keep me out, keep me in the shadows of something, not allowing me to be who I am or to take what, the steps forward that I really need to be, because maybe now I'm hiding out or however it is. And if you really do believe that you're oppressed by an attachment of an entity, right, then you're definitely going to have to look at that from a different point of view and say, why am I this way? Do I actually have an oppression? Is there something really sitting on me, that's not just in my mind, but literally something attached, right? And then we're going to have to do what we need to do. Burning incense is also good. I mean, this is real stuff. These things do exist. This isn't some pretend fantasy world. Darkness does exist. Entities do exist. Oppression is real, right? And if you get yourself into a lower frequency of so much negativity, you really release that, and it's almost like you're allowing the attachment to come because they're saying, oh, you got your guard down. Oh, you're in a negative point. Oh, you've opened up that gate, right? So, real life facts over here. Speak your world into being. Speak your world into being. Meaning now you're going to have to open up and you're going to actually have to say, whoa, no, absolutely not. No, because now you're going to have to do everything for yourself. You're going to have to open it up. You're going to have to take your intentions back. You're going to have to open up everything that you need and really speak with your throat chakra, with your intentions, and really getting your vitality back. And then saying, okay. But there's also going to be this thing where you're going to have to use a little intuition to say, what is it that's really affecting me? Is it just this one circumstance? Has this one circumstance actually become darker than what I want it to be? Is there actually something around me that I need to actually start, breaking out the black salt? Or do I have to, you know what I mean? Do I need incense? Do I need sage? Do I need some lavender candles and sage and this and that? And maybe, oh my God, my house is haunted. I need a priest. You see what I'm saying? So we have to understand, like, this is a general reading. So people are dealing with all kinds of different kinds of things. So whatever your situation is, remember, you are in control of the situation. You release it. You speak it. You put the power in there. Put your armor on, my friends, and speak your truth of sword. Sword that shit, dude, right? Sword it. Why? Because it's you who's in control of the situation. So when the times get too cloudy and the times get too rough, you need to stand back and say, the only reason the crap keeps hitting the fan is because I have not done anything yet, right? I need to speak up and tell them what I expect and tell myself, this is what I need, right? And then you're going to ground yourself, and then your spirit guide's going to be like, woohoo, right? And your higher self is going to be like, yes, finally. Finally, here we go. We're going to interconnect over here. And your spirit guide is waiting. Your higher self is waiting for you to take control, because they're not in control of the situation. You are from a human side. So they're just waiting. They can give you dreams, though, about it, right? I'm sure there's many of you that are like, but I've seen this, and they've told me here and there and there and here. That's what dreams are for your higher self to be able to 100% communicate with you, because we don't all have psychic gifts. We don't all have the understanding of hearing. And even if you do have the understanding of hearing, it doesn't mean that you are always, look, guys, you guys are psychic. I have a lot of psychics on here. You know for a fact, psychics need psychics. We don't, for our lives, because we're not allowed to have all the messages. If we did, we'd be perfect. Right? I only get, my intuition can only tell me so much. Yep. And it gets frustrating. Of course it does. Oh my gosh, it gets frustrating, because it's almost like you're kind of blinded by the situation at the time, because it is overwhelming. It puts you into this sad place, because it feels like I'm stuck here and I don't know how to do this. But, Spirit wants you to understand, through the spiritual growth, you're going to learn to release. You're going to learn to release, to reawaken. Man, I'm telling you, if we had another card, it would be number 7, would be reawaken. Because that's exactly what it's going to do. You're going to reawaken to release. And then once you, or you're going to release to reawaken, one or the other. An awakening to release to completely 100% almost reawaken, because you're going to understand. There's going to be this huge understanding once you actually do so. Yeah, because you're saying, I'm not complying with my soul and myself. There's like a separation between soul and self, because the soul says no, and then you're saying, I'm staying over here where the clouds are, and your soul saying, no, I don't want you to do that, because you're separating yourself from what your goal and your destiny is and the overall growth. So I need you to wake up. I just keep hearing this kind of wake up. It's a different, you know what I'm saying? It's that kind of wake up to understand that this can hold you back. Yeah, that it keeps you wanting some cup that you're having a hard time getting to. So you have to let it go so that you can, and release it so that you can get back to the divine essences in yourself. Yeah. And then that will be another wake up, right? Because it's going to cause that transition. So I guess that's what it is. It's kind of like a reawakening to release, to have transition, which is another kind of wake up. So yeah, I'm going to say that. And definitely, because right now you feel like you're kind of wasting your time, or like you're wasting your energy, and it feels like you're low in energy. But it does feel like once the transition comes, then it's going to fulfill it, because you're going to feel whole again. Because that's where the 2 of Cups, the soul and the human body, come back together to be transformed into one. So that way you can feel like you're energized. And getting some cards over here for some self-care. self-care is going to be that meditation, really meditating so that way you can get yourself back to higher peace for yourself. Really hanging out with your family. That's going to also bring back, you know, a lot of positivity. Children, they're always so great at this, in family and people who love you, right? Because it's going to release that and bring the light back in, showing you more positivity. And it will also remind you, you know, why you need to release some of these things and bringing in this higher vibration. Higher vibrations that you have, all the darkness around you and all the clouds will start being released no matter what. For others of you, can always do the burning bowl ritual. I know those who are Wiccans will already know probably what that is. For others of you, see how they explain that. It's pretty much you just write. I don't have the book to actually say it, but that's fine. What it is make sure you, number one, guys, do it in a fireplace or your barbecue. Please, and please be sure to always put out the fire and don't get gross. Don't do them in candles. It's very dangerous. I will tell you that. Make sure that you're doing it in something, right? But what you're doing is you're writing affirmations, pretty much. Self-love affirmations. I love myself. You know, and then burn it. It's a mental thing, right? And it's also through the smoke. The ancestors believe, right, that through the smoke comes our dreams. So if you're Indian, you might know this as well. So what you're doing is you're writing your affirmations, your dreams, your things that you want, and you're putting them into the fire. And then when the smoke rises, it is the smoke signal, pretty much, to say that the universe is receiving this. For a lot of people, it could just be a very mental thing, just to know, like, they did get it. But it depends on your religious beliefs of how it is. Some of you, it might not, you know, be anything that if you're not into that, don't do it, okay? If you feel like it's against your religious beliefs or any belief you have, don't do it, okay? I'm not going to make you do anything you don't want to do. Okay, so making sweet treats for yourself, you know? Making sweet treats for yourself. Always treat yourself. This is also a part of the self-love. So all of these things here are really in the release of making sure that you're putting back positive energy towards yourself, so that way you can release all the negative, and all the negativity will start going away. You won't be thinking about it as much anymore. And this is going to actually help do what? Raise the vibration. And that's really what it's all about. Okay? And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.